Two beers, 3 beer minimum here today. I want to talk to you a little bit about Donald Trump's speech. First, a word from my personal sponsor, beer.
As long as I'm President of the United States, Iran will never be allowed to have a nuclear weapon.
That's right, bitches. No nukes for you.
Good morning. I'm pleased to inform you the American people should be extremely grateful and happy. No Americans were harmed in last night's attack by the Iranian regime. We suffered no casualties. All of our soldiers are safe, and only minimal damage was sustained at our military bases. Our great American forces are prepared for anything.
Hopefully they're also prepared for the outcry of the snowflakes going, "Oh my God, you killed a person. He was loved by his country." Replace person with terrorist. Leader of terrorist organization. Deadly man. Deadly man. This guy should have been taken out a long time ago. This is someone that planted roadside bombs. This is someone that planted mines on cargo ships, has already killed multiple American lives. This guy should have been taken out a long time ago.
Iran appears to be standing down.
Good dog.
Which is a good thing for all parties concerned and a very good thing for the world. No American or Iraqi lives were lost because of the precautions taken, the dispersal of forces, and an early warning system that worked very well.
Let me tell you, we got some really smart engineers, developers, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, geniuses in this country that can develop these systems that can detect a missile threat, a ballistic threat from hundreds, if not thousands of miles away in seconds. We also got great guys that make beer, or in this case, water, Cody.
I salute the incredible skill and courage of America's men and women in uniform. For far too long, all the way back to 1979 to be exact, nations have tolerated Iran's destructive and destabilizing behavior in the Middle East and beyond. Those days are over. Iran has been the leading sponsor of terrorism, and their pursuit of nuclear weapons threatens the civilized world.
I tell you all what, other presidents have said, "I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise." Trump, I deliver. And he has delivered. This is the president that has had the testicular fortitude to do what needs to be done when other administrations, not just Obama, we can go back to Bush, Clinton, Reagan, we can go back. Trump has delivered. Trump is, to me, one of the greatest presidents this country has seen since Abraham Lincoln. You got a lot of people out there whining and crying over this. And what a lot of people don't understand is this is nothing new. People who are whining and crying over this need a little thing called perspective and realize this has happened in every administration. Obama alone in his last year of presidency launched 26,000 missiles on 7 different nations for various reasons. Goes unsaid. George Bush launched multiple missions on multiple nations, including Iraq, Afghanistan. Goes unmentioned right now. Everybody wants to go against Trump. This has been going on since World War II. This is nothing new. This is not Trump. This is nothing political. This is something where someone gives a threat to our country or hurts our people, and we have to retaliate. But this is nothing new. This has nothing to do with Trump. If you people hate Trump so much, why don't you go live a year abroad? Make it 2 years, you know? Actually, make it the next 5 years because he's getting elected again. If he doesn't get elected again, I'm taking my channel down. That's a promise. But go live a year abroad at minimum and realize how good you have it here when you're going to Durka Donuts, get your coffee and your free Wi-Fi, and you're going there at your damn coupon, getting $1 off your munchkins. Realize how good you have it. Other countries, you speak out against your government the way some of you are, you're beheaded. In this country, you have the freedom because our men and women have died to give you that freedom. This president delivers on his promises, and for that, I respect him. You might not like him. You might not like some of his policies. You might not like some of his ways he is on the environment. Well, the environment's one thing. Policies are another thing. Gun control's another thing. I mean, we can go down the list, but I don't want this video going 3 hours long. But what a lot of people need is perspective on what's been going on in this country since World War II. Not what's been going on in the last 3 years. In the last 3 years, we've had one political party trying to throw a man out of office and get nothing else done since the day he was elected, because that's not the person they wanted. Well, it's a person they got, and I'm damn glad I got him in there, because God knows how messed up it would be if crooked Clinton got in there.
At my direction, the United States military eliminated the world's top terrorist, Qasem Soleimani.
I don't give a shit. I'm still calling him Salami.
As the head of the Quds Force, Soleimani was personally responsible for some of the absolutely worst atrocities. He trained terrorist armies, including Hezbollah, launching terrorist strikes against civilian targets. He fueled bloody civil wars all across the region. He viciously wounded and murdered thousands of U.S. troops, including the planting of roadside bombs that maim and dismember their victims. Soleimani directed the recent attacks on U.S. personnel in Iraq that badly wounded 4 service members and killed 1 American, and he orchestrated the violent assault on the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad. In recent days, he was planning new attacks on American targets, but we stopped him.
Stop. Hammer time.
You're damn straight we stopped him, because we have the best military in the world. And this really didn't even take a military. This took some little guy behind a computer going, there he is. Boom! And he gone! Yeah. It's a duck. You know, it's nice when you can have a 14-year-old kid behind a controller that's completely immune to everything, just pushing a button and blowing some dude up. I mean, they do it every day in fucking video games. Why not do it in real life? But it looks like a video game when you're doing it, I bet. It does. Don't ask me how I know. Anyway, so Salami's gone. That's great. And right now, it's time for another beer. I'll be right back. Alright, got another one here. So Salami's gone, and people are crying. They don't want to recognize that this person, Raghead, was a terrorist. He killed Americans. He killed Iraqis. He killed Israelis. He planned attacks. He was planning more attacks. And we proactively stopped those attacks. And people want to whine and cry over it. It's pretty bad when a known terrorist is defended by your elected officials. Trump's a magician, man. Because now he's got the Democrats mourning a terrorist. Y'all need to vote them people out. I'm not quite sure what we need to do in this country to get people to pull their heads out of their asses and realize what's going on. Because the stuff they're teaching you in school ain't working. You need to open your eyes and go see the world for yourself. Trump is an amazing president. I'll tell you what, I'm no broker, and I'm not getting sponsored or anything, but go ahead and take a look at the Fidelity 500 Index Fund. have made a tremendous amount of money from this fund because of how well the economy's been doing the last 3 years. Look at any index fund, but the Fidelity 500 index fund itself, I think I made 25% last year alone. So, Trump, thank you, buddy. I love you. I got your back. And God bless America. And if you don't like that, get the fuck out.
I want to thank you, and God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.